There are 4 homeschooling options to choose from in Alaska. The steps you need to take before beginning depends on the homeschool method you choose to follow. The 4 ways to homeschool in Alaska are: homeschool statute, private tutor, school board approval, or a religious private school. Immunization records, assessments, and annual notifications are required for religious private schools. Private tutors must be certified teachers. There are no requirements under the homeschool statute or by school board approval. Knowing which homeschooling method is right for your family can be daunting. Each option offers valuable education, but the lesson delivery and learning process are where they can differ. Homeschooling in Alaska. Children in Alaska can start attending school as early as 6 years old. However, it becomes state law to enroll a child in an educational program when they are 7 years old for the current or upcoming school year. At the age of 16, a student can choose to continue learning, or if all requirements are met, they can pursue graduation. If your child has already enrolled in a public school, a withdrawal form will need to be completed for the current school year or the upcoming school year, depending on the time frame you want to start homeschooling. The withdrawal form will ensure your child is not marked absent or truant for no longer attending public school. Before you begin homeschooling, it is essential to choose one of the 4 allowed methods and make sure you have completed all the requirements each one needs, since they do not all require the same documents and steps. Homeschooling under the homeschool statute. Under the homeschool statute, there are little to no requirements that need to be met on the state level. You are free to educate your child in your home, as long as you are a legal guardian or parent of the student. The only notification that needs to be done is filling out and submitting a withdrawal form from public school should your child be currently attending or going to attend in the next school year. It is not mandatory to have the student take state tests or assessments. As the teacher, you are not required to have any teaching certifications. Any work or files that you choose to save would be for the benefit of the student and yourself. Creating, buying, or borrowing a curriculum is also your responsibility. The typical school year in Alaska is 180 days. You can check with your county and local school district to determine how many days your student will need. Homeschooling with a private tutor. If you choose to homeschool with the help of a private tutor, the tutor must be an Alaska certified teacher. Homeschooling can occur in your own home and with a schedule that works for your family and the tutor. The average homeschool day lasts from 2 to 3 hours in length. Weeks can vary between 3 to 5 days, with approximately 180 days marked for learning. Either you or your tutor can check with the local superintendent to get the exact number of days needed for a homeschool year. Curriculum options can be discussed and agreed upon with your child's tutor to maximize learning potential and incorporate positive teamwork. Homeschooling with school board approval. When there is an opportunity for a student to receive an equally served education through homeschooling rather than public school, permission can be given from the school board. After a written request to grant homeschool permission has been approved by your local school principal or school administration, you will receive an excuse from school attendance letter in return. The letter to the school administration should state how the student would be gaining an equally served education experience, when homeschooling will begin, and any other essential information about the curriculum or student. Once you receive an approved letter from the school board, you can start homeschooling. Homeschooling with a religious or private school. While the requirements are easy to accomplish, out of all 4 homeschool options in Alaska, this one has the most. Each school year, you will be responsible for filing an annual private school enrollment reporting form with the local superintendent. The yearly enrollment form must be submitted by the first day of school for public school. Before October 15th of every year, you will need to file a school calendar form, exempt religious, and any other private school enrollment forms to the Department of Education. If the school your student will be attending has more than one family enrolled, A corporal discipline policy must be on file with the Alaska Department of Education. The school is responsible for maintaining monthly attendance logs to record 180 days of school year attendance. It is up to the parent or guardian of the student to save and update permanent records for student immunizations, courses, standardized testing, physical exams, and any academic achievements earned throughout the educational career. Standardized testing takes place for 4th, 6th, and 8th grade students. The parent of the student can choose which nationally recognized test the student will take. Each test measures knowledge in English grammar, spelling, math, and reading. There is no state or federal funding for religious or private schools. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Please stop by our site for more homeschooling info. If you are interested in a Christian, self-paced, online homeschooling course with customizable curriculum, just follow the link in the description.